Hello dear friends, this is DEEPA. I'm faculty in Shankaran IAS Study Circle, Hyderabad. Here I'll be handling classes relating to schemes. Today in this video I'll be explaining you about the ministries and related programs, projects and very important questions which are going to be appearing in the UPSC exam, because as all of you have seen in the previous question papers, the programs or the schemes which are from government departments or the government ministries has given more importance. Nearly 20 questions were asked in 2017. Hope, if at all you have seen my previous video, I think you will come to know the examples and the important points that I have told about the importance of government schemes. Here I am explaining on the basis of ministries. Under ministries, what are all the schemes which are going to be implemented and how they are effective. So those points I am covering here. In the last video, I explained about the Ministry of Minority Affairs. This time I am explaining about the Ministry of Science and Technology. Under this, what are all the initiations that has been taken by or the programs implemented by that particular ministry will be explained. So dear friends, without wasting the time, let's start with the programs under Ministry of Science and Technology. The first program which explains is NIDI. What is NIDI is all about? NIDI, it is a knowledge-based and technology-driven program. The explanation for NIDI, as I told you before in the last video, that they will not give you the abbreviations. The UPSC will not ask the abbreviations, but they will ask NIDI, UDAN or Srishti, Drishti, a kind of short forms of a particular program, such as National Initiative for Development and Harnessing Innovation has given the name as NIDI. Okay. So NIDI is an umbrella program, that's important, umbrella program for nurturing ideas and innovations that is knowledge based and technology driven into successful startups. It aims to take forward student innovations in IEDC, that is Innovation and Entrepreneurship Development Centers, that is I and IEDC program to commercialization stage and to accelerate the journey of idea to prototype by providing initial funding assistance. This is about NIDI. The next program is, or the next scheme under Ministry of Science and Technology is Vajra. Vajra, in Kannada we call it as diamond, but here it is different. Visiting advanced joint research, that is called as Vajra in the short form. This scheme is about visiting advanced joint research faculty scheme. It relates to scientists or senior researchers abroad of Indian origin can collaborate with Indian faculties for conducting joint researches in India. People or the scientists who have settled outside the country and they want to serve the nation, they can do the research works, in the hand, joining the hands with the Indian faculties. For this, the foreign researchers would receive the endowments at par with those in their own countries. Public funded academic institutions and national laboratories are eligible to host the Vajra faculty. The faculty can also be allowed to participate in other academic activities as agreed by the host institution and the faculty. Okay. The next point, it explains about the residency period of Vajra faculty in India would be for a minimum of 1 month. And a maximum of 3 months a year. So when they come to India, they can stay here for a period of 1 month or for the period of 3 months maximum. After that, they have to get back to their respective countries. So within that period, they will be helping, or they will be giving ideas for those people who are working here, and both of them will share their ideas, views relating to scientific fields. So in this Vajra, three things are important. It is related to the scientists or senior researchers abroad of Indian origin. Only Indian origin, it is important, not all. So the second one is researchers would receive the endowments more than what they are earning in their country or the country where they are staying. Here we will be providing more than that. And the third point, they can stay here for a period of 1 month and not more than 3 months. These 3 points are very important in Vajra scheme. The scheme will be regulated by statutory body called, this is regulated by statutory body called Science and Engineering Research Board. Okay. So the next program under the ministry is Pandit Deen Dayal Upadhyay Vigyan Gram Sankul Pariyojana. It's a long name, but you have to remember what is it related to. It is an initiative by the Ministry of Science and Technology for upliftment and development, economic development especially. It is not only in the social development, it is economic development of rural areas in the country. Okay? It aims to formulate and implement appropriate science and technology interventions for sustainable development through cluster approach. What approach? Cluster approach. The key deliverable in this approach is to utilize local resources and locally available skill sets and convert them in a manner using science and technology that substantial value addition takes place in their local produce and services which can sustain the rural population locally. So practice of agriculture, agro-based cottage industries, animal husbandry in an eco-friendly manner will be emphasized because while implementing the project, they have to look into all these criteria, all these fields. Okay, few clusters of villages in Uttarakhand, the place is important, are selected by the ministry for transforming them to become self-sustainable in a time-bound manner through the tools of science and technology. The place is important where they want to start up the program to experiment it. So that is in Uttarakhand. So under Pandit Deen Dayal Upadhyay Vigyan Grama Sankul Yojana, the first point, it is to improvise or upliftment the economic development of rural areas in the country. The first point is important. The second one is it is based on the cluster approach. The third one is it is implemented in Uttarakhand for the first time. Okay, that's about the program. The next one is Biotech Kisan. What is this Kisan? Kisan is, the explanation says, Krishi Innovation on Science Application Network. I told you before, Nidhi, it has an abbreviation. Kisan, even this is also is having an abbreviation. Okay. This focuses on empowering small and women farmers with the science implementation. Small and women farmers. This is especially for the women category. Okay. So that is important. Women. Biotech Kisan relates to women farmers. The scheme aims to create strong scientists farmers interactive platform where scientists will work in sync with farmers to understand problems and find solutions. Several Biotech Kisan hubs. Kisan hubs, it's related to this Biotech Kisan. Okay. Set up 15 agroclimatic zones to understand problems. What problems? The problems related to the farmers. Water, soil, seed, marketing, scientists provide solutions with validated technologies. Sometimes a farmer may not be in a position to analyze or get to know what exactly is happening, the weather, the seeds which are good, and the soil standard. So for that kind of farmers, this facilities will be provided through the scientists. The experts will go approach them and they will support in explaining what is the right condition for a particular crop. Okay, the scheme also aims to support the women farmers, as I told you before itself, or entrepreneur in their small enterprises, making her a grassroots innovator. So, my dear friends, remember Biotech Kisan, under this, women are taken a big role, where this program wants to increase the participation level of the women by providing them the right skills or the trainings and the support. It includes Mahila Biotech Kisan Fellowships for training, education, and farm practices for women farmers. It will connect farmers to best global practices. The next program of the scheme is Cattle Genomics. The scheme aimed to enhance the selective breeding of the native livestock to ensure high-yielding, resilient livestock. Disease-resistant. Through this program, the government aims to improve the genetic health of the cattle and the population of it through genomic selection. The program also envisages the development of high-density DNA chips. This will reduce the cost and time interval for future breeding programs, and productivity of indigenous cattle would be enhanced. This is about cattle genomics. If at all they ask the questions relating to that, it may be kind of, the direct questions they may ask. It's not so important program, but at least you should have the knowledge about it, under which ministry it comes and relates to what. So that's the reason why I have given you the explanation. The next program is Inspire or MANAK. M-A-N-A-K. M-A-N-A-K in capital, Inspire in capital. What is Inspire? Innovation in science pursued for inspired research. In that also Inspire is there, but that is not the Inspire. This Inspire is different. Innovation in science pursued for inspired research is an innovative program for attraction of talent in science. Science, it is important. In which field? That is very important. The basic objective is to communicate with the youth of the country with the excitements of the creative pursuit of science, attract talent to the study of science at an early age, and thus build the required critical human resource pool for expanding the R&D base, research and development base. It is a scholarship scheme, that is important. It is a scholarship scheme. See, MANAK, it is a scholarship scheme which helps the young, talented scientists, collegians and doctorates embark on independent research careers. So in their careers, this scholarship provides the additional advantage to succeed in their particular field. It was later rechristened MANAK. Before it was called as Inspire. Inspire means it is original Inspire, but the expansion says something which is related to the innovation. We are actually, you can, if at all you want to recall or remember this program, you can think that yes, youths are inspired to do something. So in that itself, it was there. That Inspire word was changed as MANAK later. What is that? MANAK. M-A-N-A-K. It is a kind of abbreviation, but what I did is MANAK, I have given the name as MANAK. Million Minds Augmenting National Aspirations and Knowledge is the abbreviation for MANAK. Satyam. Satyam stands for Science and Technology of Yoga and Meditation, is a new program launched by DST to rejuvenate research on yoga and meditation. Satyam is a science and technology yoga meditation. Okay. Satyam. Sometimes we get confused. How Satyam, like, this is related to yoga and meditation. Why it is coming under science and technology? This is how it is explained. Satyam, it is actually the full form for this one. It is science and technology of yoga and meditation. Okay. Its objective is to tap potentials for safer, holistic and cost-effective treatment of physical and mental health problems. The next program is Kiran. Even this is also has got the abbreviations as like the expansion of Kiran is knowledge involvement in research advancement through nurturing is an umbrella program. This is important, my dear friends, of women-specific programs of DST. It addresses various issues related with women scientists in our country. Kiran is also actively involved in taking proactive measures to develop state-of-the-art infrastructure in women universities. So Kiran is also actively involved in taking proactive measures to develop the state-of-the-art infrastructure in women universities. Kiran means like, it's a new kind of light. Okay. So this is about the program Kiran. The next one is Nakshe portal. Nakshe portal, it's a web portal, a new web portal which was launched under this ministry, Science and Technology, on the vacation of 250th birth anniversary of Survey of India. My dear friends, one more important point about Survey of India is it is the oldest scientific department in India, which was created in 1767 and one of the oldest survey establishments in the world. Topographic maps containing natural and man-made geographical features including terrain or topography are referred or prepared by the Survey of India and it is made available for free download. There is no cost for this. Even anyone can download it for free from the Nakshe web portal. That's about Nakshe. Lotus HR project under Ministry of Science and Technology. Lotus. What is the full form for Lotus? Local treatment of urban sewage streams for healthy reuse. It is an Indo-Netherlands joint project funded by Department of Biotechnology, Government of India and the Government of Netherlands. This is actually joint program or joint project which has been implemented with the support of Government of Netherlands. Okay. The project aims to demonstrate a novel holistic wastewater management approach that will produce clean water. The sewage water will be cleaned and it can be reused. That facilities will be provided under this project will produce clean water while simultaneously recovering nutrients and energy from the urban wastewater, thus converting the drain into the profitable mines. Best sort of waste they are actually converting that one waste to useful product or useful for the mines, profitable. Okay. Special attention will be paid to pathogen removal and removing conventional and emerging pollutants. The project will develop an innovative pilot scale plant suitable to cope up with the Indian conditions in a location specific manner. So that's about Lotus. One thing you remember, Lotus, how to connect that one? Sewage, lotus usually grow in the dirty water, right? So sewage is a dirty water. So you can compare that one and keeps that inside the mind. Okay. The next program is Sagarvani. Sagarvani is an app developed by the Ministry of Science and Technology. It is an app. Sagarvani, it is an app which is actually, it is an integrated information dissemination system serving fisherman community with the advisories and alerts towards their livelihoods as well as their safety at sea. Once they go to the sea, they have to have the idea about when the tides increases or what is the condition and how far they are safe in the sea. So for that kind of things, the Science and Technology Ministry has developed an app called as Sagarvani. Okay, so remember very well, Sagarvani, it is actually coming under Science and Technology Ministry. Okay, the information to be disseminated is given by INOCIS under the Ministry of Earth Sciences. The system also has the facility to provide access to various stakeholders, NGOs, state fishery departments, disaster management authorities. They will further disseminate these ocean information and alerts to the user community. The next program under the ministry is National Biopharma Mission. The mission is aimed at accelerating biopharma medical development in a bid to create a globally competitive biopharmaceutical industry. It is targeted to increase India's share in the global biopharmaceutical market to 5% from 2.8%. Now it is 2.8%. They want to increase that one by 2.8 to 5%. Okay. This brings together industry and academia to promote entrepreneurship and indigenous manufacturing in the biopharmaceutical sector. And the mission will be implemented by Biotechnology Industry Research Assistance Council. This is important. The mission which will be implemented by Biotechnology Industry Research Assistant Council. That is very important. It is expected to bring together expertise from national and international corridors to provide strategic guidance and direction to move promising solutions through the product development value chain. This flagship program is run in collaboration with the World Bank. That is also important. And will be implemented by Biotechnology Industry Research Assistance Council, a public sector enterprise set up by DBT. Devasthal Optical Telescope. Devasthal Optical Telescope. What is it? This is about India's largest ground-based optical telescope. These days, I think you have seen in the news about the telescopes in China and everything. Devasthal Optical Telescope, it is India's largest ground-based optical telescope. The telescope is a product of an Indo-Belgian collaborative effort. With which country this is developed? Belgium. That is important. It is going to be operated by Aryabhatta Research Institute or for Observational Sciences, an autonomous research body under the Department of Science and Technology. It will also be Asia's largest ground-based optical telescope, succeeding Vainu Bappu Observatory in Kavlur, Tamil Nadu. Dear friends, this is important because before it was Vainu Bappu Observatory in Kavluru, Tamil Nadu. That was the largest ground-based optical telescope. Now, this has been replaced by this telescope, Devasthal Optical Telescope. The next program is Surya Jyoti. What is this Surya Jyoti is all about? It is a photovoltaic integrated micro solar dome as a simple innovative technology developed to meet the lighting needs for the people who do not have the basic supply or the reliable supply of electricity. The dome will capture daylight. It will capture the daylight, concentrate the same inside a dark room in urban slums or rural areas. This is about Surya Jyoti. These are all programs which comes under Ministry of Science and Technology. My dear friends, time is very precious. Please refer to that and prepare well for 2018 prelims examination. All the very best. See you in my next video.